I'll just use this.
Ready?
Go. Hello, welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me is Josh and Jeff. Jeff is here too.
Man, three J's.
We got you cut off the camera here.
G.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Sneak in there, Jeff.
Say hi, Jeff.
Hello.
Yeah, so
You gotta
Hello.
talk.
you gotta
to the
speak.
microphone.
So these mics are a little weird. You gotta speak to the side.
Is it picking him up? Because I'm not hearing him.
Do you
I
hear
heard
me?
him.
Oh,
There he
now
is.
There he is.
There's
Hey,
his
hey.
sexy voice.
Hey, Jeff.
So
Man, you always talk like that at home.
Like Casey.
Hey.
yeah. So today's show is
Brought to you by.
Natural Light.
Natural Light Naturdays, and Jeff brought a bunch of little drinks
little.
with him today.
Not little.
Not little.
Nobody says little when they talk about Jeff.
Yeah. So you've got stuff from the Cayman Islands here. Well, let's see here. You've got some Governor's Reserve spiced rum. What is this one?
That's a tequila.
We got a tequila, and then another tequila, or is this a rum too?
That's also tequila.
So that dark
This
one.
one's half drank already.
That was on the way down.
I've been working on that one on the way here, but
on the way here.
That was dinner.
no, that was that one's been open for a while. That's almond, and then there's a.
Ooh, that
coffee.
sounds
Ooh,
good.
that sounds really good.
So the dark one's the coffee. You haven't tried that yet, huh? It's not
I
open.
have tried them, but I haven't opened that bottle.
Oh, we got a
Sounds
real
really good.
close-up shot.
So
Should I get some
Shot
glasses?
glasses? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. Let
Unless
me
you
go
want to
grab
just pass
some.
around the bottle.
I don't know about that.
No. All right. So what else we got going on, Mister?
Jeff,
can
how
you?
you been?
good.
Yeah. What's new? So.
We just got back from a cruise. We went to the Cayman Islands.
Oh, cool.
No. Yeah. That's cool. Cruise. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh, really?
Never have.
You need to do that.
Well, you
I
need
do.
to go.
Me neither.
I know. You haven't
You
either,
haven't
Greg?
really?
No, never.
We need to let's go on
Come
a cruise
with us
together.
to Alaska.
North to Alaska.
No, once you go on your first one,
It's addicting.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
very
Oh,
exactly
no.
It is.
Huh.
It's like crack cocaine.
Yeah.
So, why don't we? I know these are clean. These went through the dishwasher, so I'll give you three the clean ones.
You're gonna have the dirty
You're
one.
gonna-
I'll have the
Bottle.
one I wiped out with a. Yeah. So, what is there a particular order you want to try these in, or?
No, there's no particular. We can open up the almond one there. You can try that.
So
Okay.
almond first.
So this is almond tequila.
Yeah, we got that. It's
Now,
it's infused with it. We got it from Puerto Vallarta.
is
You
it a
get
lot?
nervous about this show, Josh?
I'm a little nervous about this show.
Why?
Uh,
Well, tequila makes clothes fall off. You know that, right?
Now, do we want
I-
full
amongst-
shots or just
amongst
give
four
your-
guys.
This
Tequila,
is not
that
gonna
is-
be that strong.
That is the byproduct of tequila. That's what happens.
Huh.
Give you, you
Not
can
the-
try about a half shot if you want.
Okay? Well, here, pass it down. Do you want to
Pass
do
it
a half
down,
or you
pass
want
it
to do
down.
a full?
Take it all.
Pass it down.
Can you hear me?
This
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you.
Not hear me at all.
Huh.
What is wrong with my headset?
I don't know.
This stuff is real smooth. This
is
isn't
almond.
like Jose or anything.
Okay.
This is a.
There you
Smells
go.
like a.
and this is
Permanent
gonna
marker
be
to me.
more Like
Ooh, it
a,
Smells like a permanent marker.
It does smell like a permanent marker. Like a big fat.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the black Expo?
The black ones,
Not
yeah.
Expo, but
I could see that, but if you think of almond
Sharpie.
extract,
Yeah,
it
Sharpie.
I don't
smells
smell
like that.
almonds. I smell black.
No, that's what I
Here we
smell.
go.
Until
Cheers.
you said Sharpie.
Cheers, gentlemen. Oh.
Cheers.
Wow, that is really smooth.
Yeah.
I don't taste
Nothing to
tequila
it.
at all.
That's like nothing.
I get almost like a cherry flavor, sort of.
Yeah. What's the proof on it?
this one's only about 17 or 18.
Oh,
proof.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
There you go.
But there's a.
Oh yeah, 18%.
It's not bad.
We have their normal their.
Yeah, not
their white,
18
like
proof.
Blanco, and which is more, and that's really smooth too, and you can really taste the sweetness of it,
Huh.
of the agave. But these are the ones Wendy won't drink. So
Really?
Or not? Yeah, she just
Hmm.
won't drink
That's
them.
that's pretty good.
The other stuff can go into margaritas. So
I turned you up a little because
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 you're
I'm
hanging
too
back.
far away.
you're too far away, but that's all right. I turned you up. So I'm opening this other one. I love on the back here. It says
Better than on.
no one under 18. So I guess that's the age,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they had.
if there is an age limit.
Yeah, it does. It just pops off. It's just not threaded.
Would you hear that?
So this one is coffee. You said.
Yeah, this is a coffee. I haven't had this for
good.
since I've been down there
All right.
last year.
Hey, pass down your.
It's Jeff's.
I think we need another round of Naturdays too.
This is gonna be one of those shows.
It's gonna be one of those great
I'm
shows.
gonna have to call in tomorrow.
All right. This. I can't wait to
Now, I
smell this one.
Coffee.
Do you?
Yeah, black coffee is what I smell.
Black coffee.
Okay. What do we got?
yeah. That smells
Ooh,
really
yeah.
good.
You sound like Hulk Hogan when you said that.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that Macho Man?
Oh, that was Macho Man, yeah.
Coffee with a little vanilla bean.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Kool-Aid man. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Oh, that's
That was
smooth as well.
too. Is that 17%?
Man,
Yeah,
It's really
that one
good.
that one is.
it almost has like a coffee creamer as well because it's really sweet.
Man,
Love
you,
the vanilla.
I think it's got some chocolate in there from what I remember. I'm not.
you could
See,
put
it
them
doesn't
on-
really say much on this bottle.
Yeah, well,
It's
there's.
made in
Well, no-
Mexico. There's different label laws.
They
down
took us
there.
to the distillery. We were about 20 miles from Puerto Vallarta, and I ended up. They have a big tasting or whatever, and you were just they're just loading you up with tequila.
Did your clothes fall off?
No, I can't. But I'm sure my wallet fell out because I ended up going home with 6 bottles.
Holy
my gosh.
cow.
It had to be.
Wow.
No, I got.
Well, that was last time, right?
Yeah, that was the last time.
So how many did you come back with this
I
time?
only brought home 3 bottles of rum.
So I actually had this conversation with your wife about bringing home stuff from a trip on a plane, and she's like, "Oh yeah, Jeff packs all this stuff in his suitcase," and I'm scared to death to travel with
Yeah,
stuff that I shouldn't have.
My underwear
Well-
would come out and smell like rum.
No, I'm scared of getting caught.
What?
Oh, no, you're allowed.
You're
You're
allowed.
Are
allowed.
you?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
Hey, what is it?
I thought you're
2
not.
bottles a
But
person?
he had 6.
Yeah, I had 6. Well, there was 2 of us. They were small bottles. But
No, yeah, you're allowed a certain amount.
Are you?
Yeah.
the well, for one, they packed it real good for us, and then we put it in our suitcase.
Can you take it on your carry-on? Or
Ooh,
is
No.
it? Oh, okay.
No.
See, I've only had carry-on.
They want, yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
still
the
has to
whole
go through.
3 ounce
Oh,
or whatever
okay,
lotion
okay.
or
Yeah.
whatever they got.
That's where I read it that you can't have it.
Now this is going to be just like drinking. It's going
This
to
is
be
a-
stronger
paint
rum.
thinner.
This is the strong stuff,
But-
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Governor's Reserve Spice Rum. This would probably go good with like a chaser
like a
or something.
Coke or something like that. Or,
Natural
Yeah.
Light
Or,
Naturdays.
That tastes different than normal rum.
yeah. Well, this.
Whew. Yeah, that's strong.
Yeah, you could tell already.
I'm afraid. I'm
All
scared.
right, just
Cheers.
It's really good.
Yeah.
it's not as strong as. It's not as harsh as you.
It's
I don't know.
No,
Ooh, no, it's not hot by any stretch.
it's like almost like a floral taste
What's
to it.
the proof on
That's
Now,
70 proof,
I don't know,
so
he's-
35%.
Even I still don't get much of a burn out of that.
No,
So
it's
the-
very smooth.
The 2 tequilas are 18%. This was 35%.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's time for a nap.
Yeah.
They had, well, they make, what is it, 7 Fathoms? I don't know if you, apparently they make that, or they sell that here in the U.S. That's the only one of their that they sell here. And as what they do is they get whiskey barrels from Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, any of the big manufacturers in the U.S. or wherever, and they take these barrels and they fill it with their rum and they cure it and they tie it to the ocean, and they're underneath the water, 7 fathoms underwater.
Really?
And they swish, they swish and they don't evaporate and all that
Wow.
Huh.
So that's our claim to fame.
That's
So I don't know if you guys have heard of that.
No.
That's only
no.
sold
That's
here.
that's
No.
weird. No.
So and then of course this stuff. I also bought a
What is the
coconut rum, also like
Did-
a Malibu type rum, but I didn't.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Do they say the reason of putting it? Is it just the cold of the of the ocean?
Evaporation and the constant movement of the.
Okay. Because a barrel would
the
constantly
alcohol.
be moving.
Right.
How deep is 7 fathoms?
That's I was wondering.
Uh,
Is it 70?
I don't know. They didn't. I did not ask.
Hey
How
Google,
deep
how
is-
deep is 7 fathoms?
6 feet. So 6 times 7, so 42 feet
42.
deep.
That'd tell me a website to go to.
Here we go.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just said that, so
I think we need more Naturdays.
you're done with yours.
I
Yeah,
gotta,
mine's
I gotta
been-
take
oh,
it
no, it's not.
easy. I gotta.
Hang on.
There's more in the fridge if you want some.
Yeah.
I got more there.
So did you
I've
get
got
a 30 pack of this, or did you
I
get the
did.
smaller?
Look right on the
Oh,
floor
I
there.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought that this would maybe last until summertime, but
Tomorrow.
we'll be lucky that it lasts till the weekend.
So for those of you that weren't around for the
Pre-show.
our pre-show, our beer 30, we actually tried this beer. What do you think of this? The Natural Light Naturdays.
I think it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
There's
is.
not.
You become in touch with your inner woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It's not that strong though, like a chick
it
drink.
tastes more
Like it's not like a strawberry daiquiri or
It's a
something
chick
like that.
drink.
but I
Come
think it's
on.
a lot
It is.
lighter. It's like it's
It doesn't have. It really doesn't taste much like beer at all.
no,
Not even
No,
like-
not
there's
at
no
all.
beer flavor.
No,
Yeah, it's
No.
great.
This is
it's really good.
Could you imagine? Like, I could imagine a craft
I mean,
brewery making
is
this.
so
I'm gonna
clear.
send a picture to Denny.
I could imagine going to any craft brewery and this
Yes.
something very similar
Yes.
coming out and a completely different name.
I
And
have faith in Denny.
This reminds me of like them Bud Light flavored drinks. Like
yeah, the margarita,
margarita.
It's
the
with it,
limeritas, or
and it's not as sweet, which is
No.
And it's
Yeah.
not as thick. The
Yeah.
limeritas and stuff are like motor oil.
yeah.
yeah,
This is just, I mean, it's
This-
like a real easy drinking. I
Really
mean, this is
Getting drunk.
like I said before. I'm like, this is the Bud Light Lime. This is gonna be a big drink.
Yeah.
I remember going on a float trip with you guys, you two brothers, years ago, and drinking and having Nat Light.
We ran
Oh,
out.
we had
Yeah.
60 packs, and they were gone.
Or
one
Tuesday-
day.
well,
230 packs.
230 packs.
Yeah,
So
they were gone with like a mile or two to go on this 5-mile float,
people.
and we were like, "What the heck? Like I don't even feel a thing."
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
people,
no, it's like 4%. You burn
Yeah, I
that
know,
off.
but-
Yeah, people were throwing us beers. We're like,
Yeah.
"We're out of beer."
Shotgun it
Yeah,
up
they're,
good.
they're like, why you guys look so sad? You're on a float trip. Oh, we're out of beer. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. And
Oh,
we're like,
Yeah.
Bud Select. That's a little bit stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is good.
it is. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Should we get into the show and our topics and
Well,
everything?
this-
here?
I
You
think
said
this
we
is
had
a
a pretty
show.
heavy topic. I imagine.
Well, so
Well, did you do anything exciting before we get? Do we
Exciting?
want to do the?
exciting?
I didn't do anything exciting.
I went
What
to
did
the.
we do?
I went down to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
We went
Well,
to the dog parade.
Went to the
Dog
pet
parade.
parade.
Yeah.
And,
was there a
uh,
lot of
No. It,
beads getting thrown?
there was so.
What did
So the dog parade down in St. Louis Mardi Gras is one of the, what is it, like the
Second
third
largest.
largest? There's
I
like
thought it was the second.
I thought it was the
largest.
second as well.
okay, in the U.S.
US.
Yeah,
Well, sure.
Third in the world, I guess.
yeah, and so it gets pretty rowdy.
Rowdy, yeah.
You know,
I've
there's-
never ever been to the dog parade.
The dog parade was a lot of fun. You just see a bunch of dogs running around. Millie was so excited. We sat her, on the curb. She was able to. All the dogs ran up to her, and she was, and went to petting them all. since we have 3 here at home, she's
You didn't
very
take.
used to. Yeah, we didn't take those bastards. I want to deal with them.
You could have taken a chance.
No.
Oh yeah, he's so
No.
weird.
Oh, he.
No, you guys are. I don't know. You're wrong.
Wow.
Man, you hate your own dog. You love every other dog, but you hate your own dogs.
No, I just think that they're
Chance
better
would-
off at home.
Chance would have been pacing. He wouldn't have known what to
No,
do.
he gets he can't
Anxiety.
take a car ride. He gets too excited from a car ride. At least Mo is actually the best because he's been in a car and but he's
So you
still
were-
a puppy. So
So you were sitting there going, "Huh? I wish our dogs were like that. I wish our dogs behaved like that."
yeah, which they're probably the same way. They're like these, my damn dog.
Yeah.
Come here, you. So
Was this your first time there?
yeah, I had never been to it. Molly had been quite a few times because she said, "Oh, they give out." Purina sponsors it, so
Yeah.
there's lots of dog treats and stuff thrown out. So we got a big bag of treats for the
Show
dogs.
your boobs. For
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Show me your rudder.
Left one is dog food, right one's cat food.
Oh, cats.
Yeah. So, but who needs them? So, but Millie got a bunch of beads. She didn't do anything. Yeah, she was
No,
just
it's cheap,
cute,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're like, oh, she's so adorable, giving her beads and
Mhm.
stuff. So it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. It's one of those things. We went down there, it was so freaking packed. There was no parking anywhere, and then we ended up finding a lot where only $10, and it was like right by Soulard Market
Oh.
there, and we're like, let's do it. It's one of those things where, as I grow older, I'm kind of like, just do it. There's stuff.
Hey, you should.
Oh,
you
like-
should trademark that phrase.
Yeah, that's a clever.
Yeah. Do you think a tennis shoe company may buy that off
Pick
me?
up on that?
No,
Yeah.
a condom company.
Company probably be a better slogan. I got to turn.
So
Oh, I got it.
There you go.
So what do you mean? Like you kind of
I'm
your
kinda like-
first instinct is to say no, but then
say
you go
like,
and you have a good time.
yeah, my first instinct is like,
Yeah,
it's traffic. I
well,
don't want to deal with
That's
this
me
and
with
that.
everything.
And then,
Right.
but
Welcome
then
to
when
my
you think
world.
about it,
You've been in this world for 20 years.
Right.
then you'll get home and then you'll be like,
That was a
we
good
could have
time.
did that, and and
No.
so
No, you don't have second thoughts.
No.
Yeah, I agree
well,
with you.
I think you only live once. I mean,
YOLO,
don't do
YOLO.
anything.
YOLO.
Oh, that's another
That-
phrase.
Where'd
should-
you come up with
I
that?
know you're on a roll. Have another beer. You're making.
I'm getting
millions
too
today.
serious. I'm drinking beer.
No, I mean, you're right though. I mean, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I initially say I don't want to deal with that.
Especially the kids. I mean, Millie
Yeah, now.
only has
It-
worse
No,
experiences.
I didn't.
10
I didn't finish my sentence.
Yeah.
Now, next weekend, when it's
Mhm.
the real Mardi Gras parade, sure.
Sure.
No, it's this weekend.
Yeah, it's this
Right.
weekend.
This
And it's
coming-
like rainy and the weather's going to be real shitty.
Yeah. So
But
Greg has been passing pictures to me like on Time Hop because of like 10 years ago, 12
Yeah.
12 years ago, like look at this, and I'm like, man, you're passing an awful lot of pictures. You want to go down there? And he's like, no. And I don't know. I think he kind of does. Like,
No.
No?
Remember, I mean, Jeff went down
he's
with
shaking his
with
head yes while he's saying no.
I
What the
know.
hell? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of like that is so freaking crowded. I remember
the year the three of us went down
so I remember the year. There's been years where you and I went down there, and like there was like hardly anyone. It was like 83 degrees out. There was like you're standing at the parade. There's only like 2 people deep.
Nobody had shirts on.
Yeah.
So hot.
Then there's other years, which in the late
there. That was Fat Tuesday.
yeah within the past like I guess 10 years or so.
It got
It-
cold.
It's cold all the time. Well, I mean, that happens. But it's like, like 10 to 20 people deep at the parade. And it's just like,
I'll never forget that year that it was the three of us. We were
oh,
with
and he
Jeff.
stepped in the puddle when
Yeah,
we
it was-
first.
He thought it was like ice, and he stepped in it, and it was like a bubble.
Oh, he bitched about it the whole
He's like,
time.
I'm ready to go. It's time to go home. And of course he drove, so we were like,
I don't remember this.
you really don't?
I don't remember.
You
Man, I
we
remember
literally
it so vividly.
we literally went down there.
We probably begged him to go because back in the day, Jeff used to be the guy who would drag us out of the house. When we were
Yeah.
21 years old, he'd be like, come on, guys, we're going to the east side.
I
Come on."
still
Going to
Yeah.
see boobs.
I still
No, he
remember.
would. Yeah.
I still
We're like,
remember.
Jeff, we're tired.
We were-
No, we're going to see boobs.
It's 1 a.m. No, we're going over to Pops. Come
Yeah.
on. I'm buying.
Yeah, there was a little different situations back
And then
then.
we're like, so then we turn like, I don't know, 30 or 20, whatever.
No,
late
we
20s.
were 20s
Late
still
20s.
then, I guess.
Like, Jeff, come on, let's go. All right.
I would come home from work, and I would come down to your room.
Yeah, yeah.
Still in the basement.
Yeah,
Oh,
Josh
that'd
was
be great.
hanging
And
out
I'd
or
be like,
whatever.
oh, Josh
We
just
were
happened to
ready
be
fall
there.
asleep.
Yeah, like
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Come on.
well, in
Spooning.
an embrace.
Who is Big Spoon?
Me. No. I mean,
They
Which
were
is the good one.
yeah, I don't know which is worse.
they were cuddling on mom and dad's love seat.
Yeah.
You're in the love.
You know why they
suite.
call this a love seat?
That was always Greg's line.
Why were your
Got me every time.
Why were your shirts off?
It was hot.
In February?
But anyway, it'd be like 2 a.m. Jeff would knock on my door. Well, actually, he wouldn't knock. He'd just walk right in. Go, hey guys. He'd come
There
in,
wasn't a
flip
tie
on
the door.
He'd come in, flip on the light.
Yes.
Whoa, wait.
Come on.
Say, come on, we're going
Come on,
to
we're
the east
leaving.
side.
Come on. Get ready. We're going.
Well, and
buying.
back in those days, yeah, he'd do the I'm
buying.
buying, and we'd be like, oh, I don't know. Come on, I'm buying.
All
All
right.
right. You know.
Yeah, that's why we coming home when the sun's coming up.
Yeah, and the funny thing is he'd fall asleep when we get over.
Yeah, we got our second wind, and he was like,
He was falling asleep.
Well, you two were napping on the left seat the whole time while I was at work.
We got our nap in. Oh
"Man,
man.
good times."
But yeah, what we're saying about Mardi Gras, what it all comes down to is I remember
boobs.
the boobs. The one time I'm sure you've went down there many times with us, but the one time where it was you, me, and Josh, we went down there. You drove, and we were kind of parked far away from the parade route in Soulard. You got out of your car, and probably about maybe a half a block, like the first thing you step into, well, a pothole that was filled with water. So your foot is like, up to your ankle, all water, and you're like, oh, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
You
Ready to go home. Yeah.
damn.
Come on, Jeff. We just got here.
I don't remember that at all.
I do. I remember
Yeah.
you bitching about it the whole time.
Yeah. It was like the shortest Mardi Gras trip ever.
Let's
The whole
go.
time.
Oh man.
That was good stuff.
But yeah, this is fun. Mardi Gras. There you go. Pet
So you-
parade.
So you guys ready to go this weekend?
I don't
What's the
think
weather
so.
supposed to be? It's supposed to
Oh,
snow
God. Yeah, it's supposed to be
It'll be
Sunday.
nasty.
We're supposed
You're
to
the
get-
weather guy.
What is it, ice tonight or something? Or-
Yeah, it
That's
is.
not going to happen.
Oh, geez.
Further south.
It's not going to happen.
Let's
Not gonna happen
see
at
in
all,
front of
huh?
your green screen going down
If
here.
my microphone worked, I
This-
swear I cannot hear me at all.
I hear. I guess I only hear
Turn-
your voice.
It's not. That's
coming,
not. A,
not
that's,
the microphone.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
There you are.
That's
See?
weird.
Gotta
I
get on the
swear I
tip.
did that earlier.
You know what you ought to do? We ought to take like a
Yeah.
paint or something.
A white mark on there or a red dot
Yeah,
or
so we,
something.
Wide
so we
out.
know the right side of the mic.
Yeah.
The tip.
Yeah. Got to speak
In
into
your
the tip.
case.
Yep. Get closer to the tip.
Yeah. What else did? Oh, the other thing that I did that is interesting that I brewed. You came over for a little bit.
About
Oh.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I use a sous vide cooker. So basically,
Which I never knew what that was.
yeah, it was weird. And we went to a
French.
trivia night,
Oh yeah.
and that was a question. And,
night.
we knew sous vide. Yeah,
Well, you did. Yeah.
So basically, it's this device that goes into a pot of water that heats it. So sous vide brewing, you have like a bag of your grains, and you have the thing in there, so it heats. It's like mashing in all your grains, pull the sugars out and all that, and you just have it in the pot. It keeps it the perfect temperature. So I don't know. It worked, I guess. The beers over there were.
Is it fermenting?
It's fermenting. Gonna put some orange peels in it. It's a Hefeweizen. Gonna add some orange peels in a few days.
That's
I got
cool.
them soaking in vodka. So
When will it be ready to taste?
it could probably be as early as next week. Really.
Really?
Yeah.
So you
Shouldn't
gonna
take long.
So Jeff's gonna fix the keezer,
Well,
You're
he's
gonna-
gonna at least tell me
That's
what's
the
wrong.
hope. That's
and
the
you're,
hope.
and you're gonna stick it
Yeah.
into a.
He's just gonna bang on the side of it.
I'm on
Oh, what's wrong?
Tell him to call an HVAC guy.
Yeah. Jeff, Greg, hand me my wrench. Okay, here you go.
Tell him to reboot it.
Yeah.
Did you try turning it on and off again?
Yeah. I did try that. Oh man. So what were you you've got like
yeah.
some deep subject or
Deep.
something.
We're gonna go deep here. No, I'm glad we have Jeff here because he's maybe he's experienced this in the past. So I have the 4 kids. 2 of them are
I gotta get the
drivers.
snack.
Oh, go get
And
the
more
snack.
beer.
Yeah, another beer.
Yeah, another beer's fine. So on Friday night, I'm like, we're all like settled in. It's like 9:30. Caleb's at work, and
Breadco.
yeah, Breadco here in Festus, and all of a sudden my phone rings, and I look at it, and it's him calling, and then, like he normally doesn't call unless there's an issue
Right.
because he would text.
Oh,
And
right.
panic sets in immediately. Like as soon as I see him calling, I'm like, oh no.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, so he says my car died on me, and he's about 3 or 4 miles from our house. Car
Have-
just like shut down.
Have
died.
gas?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it was like it just like quit running. It just quit. So that sucks. I mean, I'm in my pajamas, and I gotta get all
You
like
don't
get
wear
ready.
pajamas. You were naked.
So we get up there, and I'm like messing around. It's middle of the night. It's cold. It's dark, and I can't get the damn thing running. I mean, it's just going vroom, 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 which it sounds like a dead battery, but all the lights and everything.
Did you open the hood and go,
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He had his phone light on, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like. He's like, did you check the oil? I'm like, I know it's not oil.
Right.
I know enough about cars that it's not the oil that's keeping it from kicking over and running.
Did you check the water?
yeah.
So we had it towed, and we had it towed to our mechanic and everything. But man, it's just been a pain in the butt because so our mechanic got
Satanic
back to us.
mechanic.
And he's like, this car, it's an old car. It's a 97 Pontiac Grand Am, which that's the one I bought from Mark.
I thought he was driving a van.
He had that for a while, but this was Lexi's car.
Oh, okay.
So
What's Lexi driving now?
she got a Honda Civic from her
Oh.
grandma. So this is that car we bought from Mark, and we
Yeah.
and we
It was
had
a
Mark's
lot of
dad's
work
car, I
into it.
think. Wasn't it?
No, it was like their grandson or
Oh,
something
right.
that they bought it for, and it was great. Had low miles, and so we had it. And Lori was driving it back and forth to Umsel, and it crapped out on her on
Right.
21, and she had to put a new engine in it. And it was like right after we bought it from Mark.
Jeez.
And I was like, I don't hold
Right.
it against you or anything
Right.
like that. But anyway, they said the camshaft broke in the engine. This was the first time. They replaced the engine with like a pre
Flux capacitor.
yeah, it was a used
Erector
engine.
set.
Right.
I've
sure.
used that one before.
And and they said the same damn thing happened. The camshaft broke off in the middle of the engine,
Oh man.
Huh.
so it's shot.
There's a problem right there.
I'm not gonna stick
There's-
$2,000 into it, but it's just like that old saying. and I
Maybe it's a
don't know,
Cam Newton.
If you guys have, so Greg's on the low end of this spectrum. We're on the higher end of it with little kids, little problems, big kids, big problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you had to deal with this kind of similar situation at all?
What, have daughters? Well, daughters stuck on the side of the road.
Yeah,
A few
that.
Well,
times,
and yeah, expensive car repairs.
Yeah, it's just like God. So we got the van back. He's gonna drive the van, or we're gonna get it back. He's gonna drive that. But he's been driving my truck all week to and from school, and so I've been working from home all week, which is awesome. But but yeah, it's
In
just
your
like,
pajamas.
Sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
it is great. But man, I mean, kids,
Damn kids.
you know, one thing after the
Money
other.
sucks.
Yeah. Well, I told him, I'm like, hey, you're gonna have to start saving money for a decent car. You know?
Yeah, so will he
This is
buy
his-
his own then, or how? I mean, he's
Yeah.
18, right?
This is really, I mean, he's 18. This will be his 4th go round with a vehicle. Now, I
You used
say
to say
that.
that about me.
Sounds like Greg.
Well, I say that, and I get frustrated at this age, being a dad, being a parent, and everything. But man, I was so terrible with cars. Had one go down your parents' driveway.
That's because you drove over the curb, doesn't it?
No, that's because
No.
I got out and didn't have it in park order.
Oh yeah, well isn't that close to the same thing?
It rolled down the hill across. Do you know that story?
No.
I think
So-
we've told it on this show
Oh,
before.
Yeah, he's running down the hill, chasing out. Whoa! I hear that. I
used
run
to
out.
pick Greg up for school in the morning. Yeah.
So
Until-
of course he blamed me for the whole thing.
Is that the one
if I
where-
didn't have to pick you up, it wouldn't have ever happened.
Is that the one where they had to get on the radio and call your mom on the bus?
No, that was the other time I was going to pick up Greg, and I rear-ended a stupid bus that was in front of me
All my
because
fault.
it never ever pulled out in front of me, and so I assumed that my clock must have been wrong. So I was trying to adjust the clock so that it would be
That's what he
earlier.
told the cops.
As I was adjusting the clock on my 2-knob old cassette
Oh, yeah,
stereo,
right, yeah.
I was adjusting this. It was a Sony, by the way. I was adjusting the clock, and I look up, and I'm like, "Oh, and the bus is stopped in front of me.
Uh,
I
Didn't you
ran
go?
right into the back of it.
Yeah, wasn't your hood underneath?
My
the
hood?
back?
sure, buses
Almost,
sit up, man.
yeah. I had a little Mazda pickup. My hood was almost underneath it.
How many accidents was that car in?
Jeez. So that was 2 at least.
Oh, and then your Saturn, you had a week, and then
Oh my God. I mean, I was absolutely
another one.
terrible with cars.
you were coming to pick me up.
I was on my way to pick you up. In
We're
my
going to
Saturn
see Mortal
hydroplane.
Kombat.
Did we ever make it to the movie?
I think we finally saw that, or at least I did. I don't know.
Jeez. Yeah. So I mean, knock on wood, my kids haven't done anything that stupid, but it's just
I thought Caleb ran into a
he
bus
did.
or a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he ran into another car on his way to school, but nothing like I did. And yeah, and we were in an accident with you, and was that your first car, that Sunbird?
Yeah, that first time wasn't my fault though. That was some old people that got right in front of me, and I
Yeah.
ran into them. There was one I remember going down Old Lime Ferry down the hill, all the way at the Arnold end, and I think you were in the car with me. I was telling Molly about this the other day. I said we stopped, or at least I stopped and got what's the seafood plate? Long John.
Yeah.
And got shrimp, and I was dipping it. And I ran in the back of some girl.
Oh God!
Lu-
Oh, I do remember that.
Luckily,
yeah.
there was no damage or
Yes,
anything.
yeah.
Which
God, we
so
were
I'm
so
like, I
stupid.
don't have to tell anyone about this
know,
one until
I look at my kids.
25 years.
I look
later.
at my kids and I'm like, God, they're so stupid. But then I look back and I remember all these things that we did or I did or whatever, and I'm like, I'll tell Lori these things, and she's like, it's all your fault.
You're the
These
dumbass.
kids are idiots because of you.
God, do you remember the dumb trick we used to do? We were driving down the road and we stick like an empty cup on the. We're like, I'm just gonna set this on my windowsill and let it like fall right out the window. We were littering.
Oh,
We were so stupid. Like I wouldn't.
I do remember
Did you
that.
get pulled over for littering?
No, we never got pulled over, but
No, but
we were just like
Douches.
Rebels.
buttholes.
Yeah, they're like, I think I'll just set this right. Whoa!
Brads.
Go out the window.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
terrible.
It was
kids.
trash.
Yeah.
So, it's good for the environment to just throw in the middle of the street. We don't do that anymore, though. Oh, that was. I thought he looked over there too.
The dryer's done.
Oh, you want to try this snack?
Yeah, let's do a
Yeah,
snack.
let's have a snack.
Nutter Butters.
Cashews on my
right. I just gave away the lead by just screaming out Nutter Butters. We have fudge covered Nutter Butters.
Oh man,
and
Sounds delicious.
if you look on this, it says new. So
Oh,
these have
Greg's
not,
favorite word.
I'm gonna bet that I could eat that entire container.
So go ahead and grab one out of there.
Look, there's three.
One.
There's 3 per row. This
No,
is
well, I
stupid.
took one out.
4 per row. This is stupid.
Have a Nutter Butter. So they're just a Nutter Butter covered in fudge, which sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
they didn't think of that until now.
It is.
Apparently not.
Yep. That whole container could be gone.
So Nutter Butters are a lot like those. Is it tagalongs for the
I don't
Girl Scout
know.
cookie?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what
I know what you're talking about.
But they're normally a peanut shaped.
What'd
Not
you
These
say?
are normal
Wait,
peanut
what'd you
shape.
say?
Well, what now?
Peanut shaped.
You didn't say that at first.
Oh,
No, these are good. I could eat that whole container.
Yeah.
Yep.
You afraid not to chew into the mic?
we shouldn't all put it in our mouth at the same time.
That's what.
All right, there's more of those if anyone wants any.
You stick it in front of this guy?
I know.
that was
gonna be
probably-
gone.
Yeah, those are pretty amazing.
We need to drink a 30-pack before every show.
We didn't drink a 30-pack. We drink
A lot.
Well, the equivalent in that-
Between the rum, the tequila, and the Naturdays.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised I like that so
Me too. Me
much.
too.
It sounded kind of gross. If
I
it was going
agree.
to have a beer
Yeah.
flavor to it.
I agree.
But,
It's
man.
It's not a very attractive can, actually.
Not at all. And the flamingos, I don't understand.
No, I don't either.
Well, you hanging out.
And I don't understand Naturdays. Why
I
not
don't
call
either.
it strawberry lemonade?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clever.
Naturdays, you could have a Naturday drinking regular Natural Light. You don't need it to be strawberry
I get
Naturdays.
I don't know this, but I get a feeling that was probably like some frat boy
Hashtag.
thing.
Yeah, it's a hashtag, I'm sure. But there's no reason. Like, why not call this strawberry lemonade Natural Light?
because that'd be too.
It doesn't
sophisticated.
flow. It doesn't flow.
But Naturdays makes no. They could have a whole other hashtag.
You know why? Because now you can say,
make it a Naturday.
"Give me a Naturday." Yeah,
But
make
you-
it a
but-
Naturday.
But you could say make it a Naturday and have regular Natural Light. It doesn't have to be strawberry lemonade Natural Light.
Well, do you work for a marketing
No,
department?
I don't, but I should.
Well, you
So
don't
the
do
way-
anything for
the way-
stuck in beta, so
The way that they have this labeled makes me wonder if they're going to have other flavors.
It could be possible.
Because Naturday, and it
okay.
says for those who like strawberry lemonade and drinking beer, I wonder if they're going to have other flavors.
I don't think they should. Well, I don't
I bet
think
they will.
I don't think they should get rid of this.
No,
So
no.
So this is their flagship Naturday, kind of like Bud Light.
Yeah.
Did they did lime and then they did Bud
Orange.
Light Orange.
Yeah.
Well, Orange was like almost 5 years later.
That was horrible.
It wasn't as
that was
good.
not good.
Uh-uh.
No.
But apparently people liked it because I think it's
Is it
still around.
Is it? I thought
Speaking
the
of
lime was supposed to be limited, and then they
Yeah.
they just
decided
kept
to keep
it. Yeah.
speaking of the marketing, though, that this isn't on the agenda, but did you guys hear that there was like
We
this
can't
big
talk about it then.
there was this big campaign that the four of the major big breweries were trying to put together this campaign. It was essentially like drink more beer because there's a the statistics are showing that beer drinking just overall is decreasing.
They say it's
In the
down
US?
for millennials, right?
It's like more wine and spirits
I
is,
could see
is
that.
growing.
I could see wine.
Beer is going down.
I can
Those
see wine.
hipster gin bars is what's killing them, man.
So they were saying that it was
These
almost
people that drink rum and tequila.
yeah. It was almost like a drink milk campaign that they were gonna try to kick off.
They have a mustache,
and
Suds,
and,
beer
and,
beer mustache.
and because of that whole Super Bowl commercial of the
The corn
the
syrup.
corn syrup,
It pissed them off.
it made
Yeah.
Miller. Is it Miller Coors? It
Yeah.
made them mad,
Yeah.
and they pulled out of this
Yes.
4-company campaign,
I heard that.
and so it's like not even going to happen now.
Well, weren't the corn farmers the corn?
yeah, they were upset too. Corn growers.
Growers
America.
of America, whatever they are. It's another farmers union that was really pissed about them acting like it's poison. It's just corn syrup. It's not,
Well,
you know. What are you gonna do?
What's that, Jeff?
What are you gonna do? I mean, they're not. Whoever drinks is gonna drink Miller is gonna continue to
Yeah.
drink
Well,
it, no
yeah.
matter what it is.
Really, that's
Although we do have a friend or an acquaintance that would probably stop.
They're just trying to
We
get
do?
new drinkers
Yeah.
to choose wisely.
used to work
That's
with.
all it is.
Oh yeah.
Did we mention him already on the show?
No.
No. But I think you're right though.
Oh, I know.
If you're a Miller,
Rhymes with Joe. What?
If you
You are such an idiot.
Like
oh, is his name right?
he's not listening.
You're right though. If you've got your brand that you go to, you know.
Right.
And I mean, I did for a long time until I discovered other beers, and then I became where I got to try this new thing.
I have a complaint. There's only 3 freaking rows in this
way.
box.
12 cookies.
12 cookies.
There's got to be more in there.
That's stupid.
Well, it came out of I would like to thank Pate and Mike again.
Oh, did they donate
yeah?
for this?
Pate has donated a really good amount. I don't know if I should actually say the amounts,
you can tell us later.
Probably not.
but Mike's been donating all his.
He won HQ again
HQ
the other night.
every time he wins HQ, he just donates it to us.
He won again the other night.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we really appreciate all
12
the
cents, I think.
donations.
It was 17.
Oh.
But it all goes into our food and beer fund, so it's
Helps to
it's
support
good.
this show.
It does. It helps. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Our laborers, thank you.
Yeah.
What was that?
Our livers, thank you.
Man, I finally watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
You didn't see that in the
No,
theater?
No.
We talked about this last
Wow.
week.
Yeah, we talked about
I
this
seen
last
it
week.
last week.
Yeah.
Actually, off Plex.
Oh,
you mean your
I got a
friend?
friend who has Plex too.
Yeah.
Your friend?
So anyway.
I think we all have the same friend.
We
yeah.
should invite him on the show
We
someday.
we should.
We'd have to blur his face out, though.
That's right. Use a voiceover like.
So anyway, do you actually think it was
Stop
worth
saying
of the? I'm
No.
sorry for saying. I don't think it was. I
What?
don't think it should
Not
have been
worth-
nominated
no.
for an
Oh,
Oscar.
No, it was a great movie.
It was an okay movie.
Yeah, you hate gays, that's why.
No, yeah, that's the reason.
You are an idiot.
yes,
No, I thought it was a great
I thought it was
movie.
too fluffy. The movie.
It was.
It just felt
that's
too.
a gay slur.
no, it has nothing to do. Like, I
It was
agree.
too feel good. Like
Yeah,
what?
He has AIDS.
Rami
only-
Malek.
only at the
Aside
end.
from that,
Look, I will say Rami Malek did become Freddie Mercury. He
Oh,
was
yeah,
he was a
absolutely.
great actor, but the movie wasn't that good. You know,
I feel like that's weird to win Best Actor for, to impersonate someone else. I mean, I guess I don't know.
That's all they do. That's what actors
well
do.
they
I know,
play
but it just-
pretend. You know,
yeah,
that's all
but
they
it
do.
just I don't know. It just felt weird to me. I don't know.
Did you hear Spike
Why?
Lee had a
'Cause
little
you're-
hissy fit?
You're
Yeah.
actually portraying someone who actually existed.
I understand. I get that, but
Yeah,
I don't
Daniel
know
Day-Lewis
exactly.
did Lincoln. Didn't he get an?
Oh yeah, that's
well.
true.
But
But we don't know
Hell.
what Lincoln was actually like.
There were several nominees that were
there's lots of video and
biopics.
recordings.
They're on the internet.
Yeah.
What was the guy that played Dick Cheney in Vice? He was nominated for a couple of awards.
What's his Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. And then last year, the guy that played Winston Churchill was nominated and won. I can't think of his name. He was Commissioner
Why are you
Gordon
putting
in
your
the Batman
fin-
movies.
Yeah,
That guy.
Sam Rockwell. No, that's not
No,
him.
it's
That's
not Sam Rockwell.
He was an Iron
But
Man.
anyway, that happens a lot. Those guys that do those biopic movies actually.
But
Really?
so the thing about that I didn't. So the movie, it's a good like musical fun movie.
A lot of great music.
but well, that's all Queen. But the problem is,
Again, that's it.
Yeah, we were watching it, and Lori was like, "I didn't know they sung that. I didn't know that was their song."
yeah, the problem is it's all fabricated. A lot of it is
It's not
like
all fabricated.
the way they met, the way like a lot of things are just wrong. You know. And I don't want a fluffy, like, oh, here I go saying fluffy. Yeah, but I
didn't
don't.
know that was a slang.
I want a true.
I apologize.
I want a true documentary,
There was a few things that weren't inaccurate. Like, well, for one, when they recorded their first album, they didn't sell a van or anything like that. They knew somebody that could get them in the door. You know, could do it off hours.
Yeah,
but that didn't sound as flashy, so they made it up.
Really made it Hollywood, you know.
Hollywood.
And
So,
go ahead.
Well, so my after watching it, my son Caleb was like, so there's like this. After that got its, you know, it was very successful. He said there's going to be all these other movies that are coming out.
Elton John.
And I hadn't heard that. So he mentioned Elton John and he mentioned another
Motley
one.
Crue.
And I
Oh,
found
really?
that Motley Crue.
But that's off.
I thought of you. I thought of you immediately.
It's on Netflix. It's off their book Dirt.
Yeah.
So that one won't. They even said Vince Neil's like, nothing's gonna be made up with ours. We've already put it out there in the book Dirt. It's
Right.
It's all out there. You know, there's
So
not gonna be anything.
They got
fake.
a new song that came out, and I shared it with Greg the other day. It's
Really?
video and everything. It's pretty good, and then you can see the trailer. It's supposed to be a Netflix movie, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Netflix.
It looks really good. I didn't know they were so horrible as human beings. I mean, just all the crap that they did.
I guess you never saw the behind the music.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That brings me to the other because I may have mentioned it last week, but the Hulk Hogan movie on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm done.
The Hulk Hogan movie that they're putting out on Netflix is a biopic with Chris Hemsworth playing Hulk Hogan. Which,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's a
I don't know.
little. I mean, he would have to bulk up a lot, but anyway,
Grow about
Had to
8 inches
bulk up a
taller.
lot.
they're not getting into all of his scandals or any of that. They're just it's like the stuff that people want
Yeah.
to know about.
Well,
you know,
so that gets back to the Andre the Giant thing that HBO did. That was fantastic. If you haven't seen that, the Andre
I haven't
the
seen
Giant
that. You
biopic
talked
on
about it
HBO,
before,
It
yeah.
is really, really interesting.
I mean, it's like a fine line. Like, do you keep it like all the positive stuff and sprinkle in a little bit of that bad
I think it's
stuff?
easier to
or-
do that when they're dead.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
And they
I mean,
can't complain.
Queen was, I mean,
Yeah, but there are members of Queen that obviously are still alive.
Right.
So I think it's harder to do some of that if they're still alive.
yeah, the remaining.
Well,
the other three
so
are.
there's a HBO thing about what it's called Leaving Neverland. It's a Michael Jackson story about
yeah.
Neverland, and his estate is suing.
and Netflix
HBO.
bought that, right?
I don't
From Sundance. It was playing at Sundance.
I thought it was an HBO product.
Oh, maybe. Well, I know it was in Sundance. Maybe HBO bought it. Maybe they're gonna play it, but they were, because that's what you take your indie film to Sundance for.
Right.
Hopefully, a bigger company will buy it and then play it. So I thought it was Netflix, but maybe you're right.
I
Maybe
thought
it
it
was
was
HBO.
HBO.
But yeah,
But yeah, his estate is suing whoever owns the rights to it now because they say it's defamatory and
Oh,
not
yeah.
based on fact.
yeah.
Well, this has been an hour, a
This
quick
has
hour.
It's been a quick hour. I
It's
wanted
all
to-
because of Jeff
I wanted to.
and his story about
And-
Mardi Gras.
One more thing I wanted to bring up. Did you hear Schnucks? You know how they deliver their groceries? Now
is Schnucks?
deliver beer
And wine in an hour.
and wine in an hour.
Yeah,
Wow.
I saw
Really?
that today.
Okay. Here's the situation. Now, I'm not going to
Parents-
start.
You want to test it out?
Yeah.
No, you're snowed in. You're like, oh crap, man! I don't have the grocery. I didn't buy the milk, bread, and eggs. You know,
And
I
beer.
can't make French toast. Didn't buy the beer. So now you can call out, get the pizza guy to come in, and then have the Schnucks
Well,
guy.
Aldi's has been delivering
Sweet.
for a while.
Have they
now,
been
too.
delivering beer though? And
Alcohol?
wine?
I don't
Alcohol?
know. I don't know.
So beer and wine. I guess it's not any hard liquor, but
I'm sure you still have to be at least 21
Yeah,
to
you-
receive it.
20. Yeah, definitely. They have like something you have to fill out to. But I mean, I don't know how hard that would really be to.
Forge.
I
Well,
guess
you're over 21. So it doesn't
yeah,
really
so
matter.
it doesn't matter for me.
You got about, what, 15 years before you have to worry about Millie? 18 years before you have to worry about Millie?
Why are you saying this? I don't.
About her getting beer on your behalf.
Yeah.
I'll be 112 at that. All right, I think we've done enough show. Unless you guys have anything else,
I do not.
I don't.
smack the gavel down. We'll end the show.
We have a gavel?
We have a
He's been hiding
gavel.
that.
This has been Stuck in Beta. You can subscribe on iTunes, Google Play. Hey, you can subscribe on Spotify now. We're on Spotify.
We've made it.
We've made it. Look on Spotify. Search for Stuck in Beta. You'll find us. Go to stuckinbetapodcast.com for all our social links and all that. You can also subscribe and what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You can also donate to us for food and everything. I don't know what you're trying to do.
So our friend Matt Huff, he said, glad to hear that it's the Natter Day is good.
I was just pointing out it didn't make it.
Oh,
it didn't
go
make
there.
it to the chat. Yeah.
Oh,
so
that sucks.
So Matt, you were talking with Matt the other day about trying this beer.
I'm actually I'm actually kind of glad that I got a 30-pack. I think it's a beer that I could, anyone would be happy to drink.
We know what Greg's doing tonight.
So, all right. So that's the show. We will see you next time.